Happy Easter out there, Twitch land. Hope everybody had a good Easter. We're going to hopefully get lots of XPs and loots and not be soulstones too many times here in Stormcleave Outpost. Oh, that male dragonborn dance is awesome. Kind of a non-traditional Easter. My mom, long story, should not be trusted around cooking and flame and stuff like that too much, so ended up having a Stouffer's lasagna for Easter dinner. But then I got to go to a friend's house and we made Ukrainian Easter eggs, which are kind of like regular Easter eggs, except you don't hard boil the eggs. You poke a little hole in one end and a big hole in the other end, and you blow the interiors out. Yeah, it sounds better in my head before I say it. It really does.
I have heard of that, where you sort of just sort of get all the innards out from sort of blowing the egg out.
Yep, we were blowing eggs. I would share with you some of the conversation, but it's definitely not something you want to have on a PG rated stream. But it was fun. And we only broke 3 of the 18 eggs.
I had fake vegan fish patties for lunch, along with some baked beans.
Ooh, baked beans are good.
Yep.
And who wants to lead the way, since I kind of suck at it?
Woohoo!
Lush jungles give way to a blasted landscape. As far as the eye can see, gray silt and burned plants have replaced.
I have to remember before I go jumping up anything that Meren does not have perma-featherfall yet. I really need to craft her some gear. It's sad that my level 3 warlock is better geared than Meren just because I crafted him a bunch of stuff.
I usually hop down from here.
Wonderful. Hey, Andrew, welcome.
The weirdest thing about...
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was going to say we ended up moving out onto the back porch where it was a little bit cooler. It's very hot and humid because a lot of cooking going on and stuff like that. And we had a huge double rainbow. Doesn't show up in the crappy still pic I posted on Facebook, but I gotta get the other ones off my camera card. Those came out a lot better. Hey, Ouroboros, welcome back.
General Xantalar's forces have overrun these lands. You must proceed with caution. pillar stands with 2 runes set along its side. The air bristles with yet unleashed energy.
I think that's Nimith spamming all those sound bursts.
So I was gonna say the weirdest thing about eating fake vegetarian fish product is it smelled like seafood. And I don't know how they did it, and I don't think I want to know. I'm thinking it must be some kind of seaweed thing.
Yeah, because seaweed has a fishy smell and doesn't have any fish in it. Oh, Andrew, if you think my mind is great, boy, oh boy, just keep watching. Remnant.
You had significantly weakened the giant's minion army.
Another remnant. Well, we're here every Sunday night. If you're if you're in level range and flagged for whatever you're doing, feel free to send me a tell, whoever I'm on.
Forgot the part about being okay with dying.
Yeah, yes, you do need to be okay with dying. Sometimes, often. And also with carrying my soulstone.
Giant's lieutenants has fallen. You have slaughtered Portador. The last of the Phiarlan cannon crates has been destroyed. Stormcleave Outpost will take no fire from these fell devices.
I don't suppose you want this essence of the scout crossbot.
Ow, Nimith! Congeal me! Seriously, you call that a geel?
And with this, like, I don't go down staircases. I walk. You can fall if you want to.
So it's like, I'm blowing all my mana on sound bursts. If you want to do it yourself. It's like, well, I was knocked down! Yeah, well, I'm not going to help you find your button. Ba-dum-bum. Oh, I have video. Yeah.
I usually go down here and just clear it out while we're here.
Yep.
A long abandoned amphitheater provides the entrance surrounding odd-looking giant
Hey, Titan. Remnant. I always said Remnant. I should really play Tuna on the stream one of these days. Of course, that might completely kill my viewership.
Seems unfair to kill these kobolds. They're kind of a bunch of wimps.
I don't feel bad about it after they try to kill me. Can anybody else... Shoot, I didn't mean to pick that one up. I'm also holding down G to talk. That's stupid. I was gonna say, I've got enough of these crates now that I'm getting a little burdened, and also I have no idea where everybody went. I'm lost!
In the cave.
Oh. There were like dots in two different places on the map, and I was trying to figure out who was where.
I'm going to use the shrine.
Enos, I think you should use the shrine. And really use it. Don't pull a Garrett and use it 4 times and not actually use it. You know, we were doing Thunder Home last night, and we got to the shrine, and I was on my rogue, and I had Garrett. And Garrett sits down, and he sits for a while, and then he stands up, and he hasn't shrined. He sits down again, sits for a while, stands up, and he hasn't shrined. And this happened 4 times. It ended up being 5th time lucky. Oh, skelly fight. It's... Corporal Heavy Mace of Drain. Well, hey, it's bludgeoning anyway.
Spits a curse in the giant's tongue as his blood spills across the dead ground.
I is too dumb.
Me too. Oh, it's so rude to attack me when I'm trying to loot. Jeez, mess it. Rude and they multiply like rabbits.
With the elemental wards removed, the dimensional gate disappears with a near-silent pop.
First time I ever ran this quest, I was really still quite new. It was with my old guild, and we had this one guy.
At the back of the camp, you spy
I'm
a
not
large
sure where he was
minotaur
from.
clad in full
I
plate.
had kind of an Eastern European accent, and I don't know if that had anything to do with his attitude toward women or not, but
One of the general
it was
lieutenants
me
is
and the
forward.
guild leader's wife
Minotaur Lord Halos is no more.
in the party, and everything we did, he jumped on us about.
All of the rune posts have been activated. Return to the summoning circle behind the outpost.
But guess who died the most in the end fight? It wasn't either of the women. Anybody know where the last 4 pilfered supplies are? Be kind of a shame to get all but 4 of them.
Are they over by the start, by the camp?
Also, I have enough of them that I'm running a little slowly because I'm at a medium load right now.
One of the general's lieutenants has fallen. Inskadrir is slain.
Hey, Hill Giant Hunter, yay! Supply crate, yay! Guys, sneaking up to attack before we try to loot. So rude.
The last of the stolen supplies has been collected. Return them to Corporal Dalvaskan.
Anyone want a Helm of the Flame? Empty colors? Oh!
No.
Actually, I think I have one of those. Not bad for a favorite soul, though. I don't know if we need Death Ward. Considering I am a favorite soul, it's really sad that I don't have any more buffs.
Yeah, I don't know, actually, my favorite soul isn't a super buffer either.
She wasn't actually that great of a buffer in her first life either.
The giant in the center of this room could only be the fearsome general. Winds of energy bristle along the walls, conveying some secret power.
Alright, it's you. Artie, I need you to go over here.
Can't remember how to get these open.
Roars one last time in angry defiance and crumples to the ground.
Ah. Well, I didn't pick up any shards.
You only need to do this, Earth Elemental 1. Alright.
This conquest is nice. I like XPs. And I'd kind of like to turn in all these crates before we do that optional hill giant fight.
Yeah, if we're really going to go for conquest, we got a bunch of stuff to kill yet.
I'm just thinking I'd like to be moving at normal speed. And And
Probably
the
doesn't
shrine
hurt
we
to
passed. Oh, here's
have
a
the
shrine right here.
hirelings.
Come on, Nimith. You mana-wasting idiot, you. I just realized Nimitz didn't shrine. Nimith has Garretitis.
So if we want conquest, we should go back to the camp and also kill some more of these wargs down here.
I'm going to run Nimith up to this shrine too. Because Nimith fails. Use it this time. Hireling theme song should be If I Only Had a Brain. Well, I can't say too much because running Tear of Takan 2 weeks ago on Meren, she proved that she is actually dumber than a hireling when her hireling could get the int rune and she couldn't.
Yeah, blame it on the guild buffs. I'm sure that's what it is.
That had to be it. Okay, I may be lost. Amazing. Even? Lost? No. Also, I keep wanting to attack Flower Spider. Oh, I see a remnant. Yeah, Jerry, we'll have to get Gom leveled up or get you to roll up an iconic so I can run tuna on the stream sometime and introduce everyone to her unique way of barb speak.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really ready to basically get Mock Duck parked at 30, and then TR second Han, and just sort of have a list person, you know, kind of mid-tier.
Is Mock Duck flagged to the Thunderhome race yet? I've still got a couple tunes for me to do that. Oh!
Flag for what?
Thunderhome.
I doubt it.
I flagged Zero last
As a matter
night.
of fact, I'm pretty sure no.
I still need to flag Rira.
For some nefarious purpose.
And I can't believe it took me this long to realize that I had Sierra and Rira. Kill still more Minotaurs!
Scorpions feast upon corpses ahead.
Cool. There's our conquest.
A small encampment of trolls basks around a fire. Two Minotaur warriors stand a grim watch outside the giant ruins.
I'd say the odds of most people heading over here are pretty slim.
Minotaurs have set up a camp beyond the giant ruins.
Woohoo!
Hold me? Not a monster.
I know!
Casting aspersions on my
Monster,
Dragonborn.
that's so rude.
I think it's probably the first time since 2006 I've ever been back that way.
Nice. Yes, but they're evil. So it's okay.
Hey, they had a box. What did they expect?
Don't take Cobalt box. That Cobalt favorite thing of a box. Thing of a box shiny. There's never a bad time to talk like a kobold. Oddly enough, I was able to figure that out from the quest objectives.
Corporal Delaston has gratefully reclaimed his supplies.
$17K. Not bad. Do we want to do this little ooh, I guess we already did this little optional. Did I miss this? There was a tea bag I missed.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Someone else must have done it.
That actually went fairly quickly.
Yeah, Stormcleave's great for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, actually when I run it by myself I get lost, so it doesn't go quickly. Well, as long as we're here, Stromvauld? Oh, nice.
Sure.
Well, I think you win the end reward wars. Do I? Yes, I do still have a Nimith. Come on, Nimith, come spam some stuff.
The heat in the cavern is stifling.
Actually, my main is named Even Note, so
air.
that's why I'm even. However, I've been, yeah, what Silver said. I guess we should be on the lookout for gems and bodies too. I can't even begin to tell you how much I farmed just this first part. I don't think I have a monster weapon.
Yeah, I was just
When I
thinking
was
the
trying
same
to get
thing.
the rust monster pet. Oh, Nimith. I ran this. Yeah. I don't like rusties. Okay, you guys kill the rusties and I'll try to keep everybody alive. Except Nimith. Kinda late for her. But I'll grab her stone. Oh, kinda random. I kinda wanted to do Stormcleave, and as long as we were here, I figured, well, let's do Stromvauld.
The rusted lever groans in protest as the door slides open, revealing yet another smoke-filled corridor.
What an odd pile of rocks. Hey, look, a chest.
What a coincidence. Yeah, I think I better look quick in case I die. Oh, I haven't even been looking for gems or bodies.
I found a gem.
Oh, excellent.
You know, it just occurred to me that the name of this quest could be interpreted two different ways. Because it could also be a possessive.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, it's like Stromvauld's mine is in the mine belonging to Stromvauld, or Stromvauld is mine. Trap. Okay, Nemeth, res yourself. I could res her, but and seriously, you're not down spell points, dumbass.
As the path slopes downward, you feel the air flowing towards a point in front of you. As you cross the threshold of this one, several humanoid shapes rush at you from the campfires.
Adventure's back over here. Oh, this is true.
The elevator cannot be accessed here, but a ladder leads to the level below this one.
My jump skill is so terrible, I actually had trouble getting out of that little cubby with the mushroom. Are we going down, or?
I always thought so, right?
Okay. I didn't know we were going to...
Am I wrong?
Fire alley spawns. I'm good with going down. Also something that sounded better in my head.
This cavern is cooler and more spacious, even with the furnaces and pipes crowded in amongst the stalactites and stalagmites. The precarious footing on the catwalk serves as a reminder of the long fall to the floor below.
Come on, I'm trying to rescue this poor corpse and you people are trying to beat me up. Monsters do. I got stunned and Nimitz is like, heal you? Yeah, that could happen. I'm not even gonna heal myself. Trap. Andrew, I am playing an exceptionally gimpy favorite soul. Favorite soul down here is dead and cannot get the chest. And I don't think there's another shrine except for that one up there.
Yeah, I can bring you up. And don't forget, when we get to the top, there's going to be a fire alley. We have let's have either already passed that or didn't get that far. Oh. I think we already got him.
Hey, Nimitz, use the shrine. you could heal yourself too. Wow, we still have 4 corpses to get.
Yeah, I found one on the way up from the shrine, so that was nice. And here's another.
Whee! Kind of like looking around and hitting Q to see if I can spot any. Gotta get that unlocked chest too. Keep targeting this 25 gold that nobody grabbed, so... Now I'm 25 gold richer!
Here's another corpse.
Oh, here's another one. Yay! The only thing about this quest, if you don't find all, I mean, it can take a while to find all of the corpses. And they're not optional. Another 13k, another action point, and 26k away from level 9.
Yeah, I hit level 9 there.
Awesome! Yeah, it takes Meren a little longer because she's on her 3rd life. What is this quest in the corner? Kind of over level for that, aren't we?
Yeah. we want to do a quick one, we should do like cage trolls.
Ooh. I like that one. How's P or J?
Yep. P.
That's the one with the emerald claw and all that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's the one I'm getting lost on the way to. And going in the total wrong direction. So I was following a dot and not the quest. That can't be right. Is it really in Hell's Peak?
Yeah, I'm over by it.
Okay, because the little yellow arrow on my screen is not telling me. It's telling me to, like, go somewhere completely different. Okay, see, if you were looking at the screen, my arrow was telling me to go way over somewhere else. That was strange. Get the, oh, hey, I still have time on Nimith. Come on, Nimith. Get the last 5 minutes worth out of you.
You must be nearing the Emerald Claw's hidden laboratory. The air stinks of bitter herbs and rotten meat.
Yeah, Ouroboros, I'm seeing that. So, wow, while I was following the dot, I was going in the right direction. And when I was following the quest marker, so I actually was not lost when I thought I was. Ooh, potion of jumping, always need those. I think Meren's jump skill is like 5 or 6. Not amused. Damn it. I mean, you're supposed to kind of be healing me, but if you can't do that, at least heal yourselves.
Somewhere in the distance, a single low-pitched bell chimes.
Trap.
Ooh.
The sulphurous reek of magical fire hangs heavy in this guard alcove.
Huh, I did not remember the rubble.
Gnawed and rotten corpses dangle in the foul air. Once the forgotten poor of Stormcleave, now food for a captive troll. Somewhere in the distance, a single high-pitched bell chimes.
They really need a sound effect with that. The guy just says a single high-pitched bell chimes. And ding! I mean, if there's one thing this guild knows about, it's ding!
Indeed.
The floor is obscured by a layer of dust so thick that it's almost slippery.
Good lord, my hireling out killed me.
Cool. I am gonna have to take off here.
Yeah, get some rest.
Yep.
I don't remember where we turned this in.
It's in the that's in the corner.
There we go. I remember coming in here ages ago, back when you could still use a shard of Zoriat in public, and using the shard of Zoriat to summon beholders and eyeballs and stuff like that, and then using a Cormor's belt to make them dance. It was pretty can I say freaking awesome? Ooh, that's sort of tempting. I like the one I've got better.
Hey man, I've got this I've got this silver Kopesh. I really need to deconstruct it and have Mockduck craft something up for this guy.
Oh yeah, and if you're using Kopeshes, remind me to go through Jal's TR cache, because she's got a bunch of them from my beginning days as a heal bot, when I didn't know heal bots weren't really supposed to melee, so she ran around swinging Kopeshes all the time. Don't think she even had proficiency, but they looked good.
That's part of the reason I'm doing this is that I actually have for years been collecting Kopeshes, and I've never actually had a Kopesh wielder. So it's like, you know what, this time I'm going to do it.
They are fun. Kopeshes are neat weapons. Yeah, Andrew, my cleric, like I said, she didn't realize that she wasn't supposed to really be jumping into the fray as a melee when she was supposed to be a heal bot. I remember she's got like a metal line of pure good, and there was something with electric something on it. I paid like $50,000 to a then guildmate back in my old guild for it, and I thought at first that was really, really too much, and then I was like, used her, she's like, yeah, maybe not.
After this, someday I'll actually make a Dwarven axe user too. Kopesh first, though.
That's one of the things I'm enjoying about having my little barb that talks like she was raised by orcs. She's dual wielding. Whoops. She's dual wield. I keep clicking on the 2 thing in the email and then pressing F, and you know, I'm about to send mail to FFF. There I go again. She's a dual wielding dwarven axes, which is really, really fun, except when you're running Sleeping Dust. We should get flagged for Thunderhome this week and maybe make weapons or armor or something.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, it was kind of embarrassing last night. Took Sierra in there, and she already had a weapon that I had made for her on even, but I upgraded it, and then I realized that she doesn't have enough combinations of Valor to upgrade, to make the armor, let alone upgrade it. Like, oops, I guess once in a while I've got to stop taking stuff for even to decon and actually take comms.
Alright, I'm level 9.
Nice. Hey, Puff Granny. The stuff I can't give away,
I've used
I've
bastard
done.
swords a lot. Like, I've always been a bastard sword user, even back to 2006 when they weren't so popular. But that's always been sort of the exotic that I've used. But this guy I'm actually going exotic just because why not? So I'm taking power shield proficiency, and I've got Kopeshes. Gonna go into Vanguard and just sort of be super high AC.
Even is using bastard swords. This is the first time I've really had anyone that used them, except for my my free-to-play fighter, who's, you know, she's level 15 after I forget how many years I've had her. So I don't really play her a lot, so I really count even as my first official bastard sword user.
Alright, calling it a night. Night all.
Have a good one, Jerry. Well, I need about 23,000 XP to level. There's a good place for a level 8 favorite soul to get 23k XP. And yet, Puff Granny, the stuff that I can't seem to give away, I mean, I've had really nice stuff. And I'll be watching like the AH and the Shard Exchange and get an idea of what's actually selling for what prices, not just what people are listing it for. And I'll put mine on for like significantly less, and it will sit there, and I'll put it back on, and I'll do it again, and ooh, I have not run that. That would be a good thing to run. I kind of want to save Sentinels for sometime when we're all here. And I probably need another Nimith. Yep. And what galls me is when I like have something on the Shard Exchange and I leave it there for like, you know, at least 3 or 4 go rounds and nobody buys it, and I finally say, well, heck, I'm gonna just, you know, decon it, give it to a guildie, give it to a friend, whatever. And the next day I see somebody put the same thing on there for a much higher price and sell it. Which hire do you have? Okay, Fergus, let's give you a go. You couldn't possibly be any worse than Nimith. I'm not where I thought I was. I forgot the teleporter on the airship drops you off at a different spot than the captain does. Oh wait, the first one is actually... oh, the one I always get lost in. Ha. I did pick up a major pot for 1500 plat last week. That made me very happy considering what people are selling them for anymore. I mean, it used to be I would never spend more than 12k on a major pot, and now people put them on for hundreds of thousands, if not millions. And tomes. Remember when you can get a +1 tome for like 10 or 12k? And now you can't touch them for under, you know, 500 to a million? 500k to a million? So I've tried to make sure that all of the tunes on my main account on Thelanis have at least +3 and everything. And I did really well with that for a while, but my most recent 2 or 3 tunes each have a stat or two that they don't have. You know, they've either got +1 or +2, or I think maybe even no tome at all. Oh, you said Phiarlan chain, so that's where I went. Right. I think I'm confused. Anyway, I need to come back and do it again on even. Fergus, I'm counting on you to be less of a pain than Nimith was.
You get a distinct
also,
impression
click your
of
dots so I don't
being
follow
watched.
Ireland, which I should have
You
done in the
hear a
last
giant's voice.
Get up, Neil. More little people. They'll probably...
Another giant responds.
I don't wanna. You can't make me.
So I've run this on even. I was testing out a theory. If you run a quest on, say... I'm trying to think of how to explain this. Like, if you run a quest on Epic Hard, and then you run it on Heroic Elite, you'll still only have the hard favor. That's how it always used to be. And one of our guildies said no, he tried it and it didn't do that anymore. So I came in here and I ran this on even, on Epic Normal, because I had never run it on her. And thought, well then I'll run it on Heroic Elite. I had so much trouble finding my way around that by the time I finally got Epic Normal done, like, yeah, I'm not gonna run that again for a while. By the way, has anybody ever stood here and let these guys catapult you? I had never done that until I was running it on even. It was actually pretty fun. I didn't realize they would do that. I just tried to see what would happen. Suddenly found myself flying through the air. And he doesn't actually say bend over or put your head between your knees and kiss your butt goodbye, but it's something very like that before he shoots you off into the distance.
A thunderous voice rumbles next to you.
Careful! That water is shallow.
It also took me, I forget how many runs of this before I realized that this dog changes every time you come back and speak to
You
Brockett.
explain theater to the giant, but to earn his trust, you'll have to become his apprentice. Your training begins. Brawn Pitts gives you a task.
Seek the altar near the waterfall to appease the spirits before you take their water. Don't be jumping off that cliff. That water's shallow. It might sprain your ankles.
Oh, I have a little bug where you see red bars over top of all of the mobs instead of just some of them. It drives me nuts. I always think there's a horde of red names coming to get me. Oh yeah, poor Brockett. Oh, that's true. By the way, if you want the red Water Ellie cosmetic pet, this is a good place to get it. But there's a little secret to it, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it would be considered an exploit, so I just won't say anything. Well, yeah, I mean, anywhere stuff respawns, I guess you could farm for it, so it's no more... Okay, if you go down and click on the waterfall without talking to the spirits, then water Ellies will keep spawning down by the waterfall. Do you have to keep clicking the waterfall, I think? Yeah, just sit there, click the waterfall, and water Ellies will spawn and spawn. He was a grey wolf
Brawn
before,
Pits
now he's
gives
a white
you
one.
another task.
You'll find many smaller rocks to the west and to the north of my hut. Crush what you can.
I'm earth grabbed! Fergus, so far I think you're doing better than Nimith. I don't want to jinx it. Indeed. Oh, I forgot I have red scrolls now. I don't need to wait till my undying call is off timer. Oh right, because you're level 9. Oh, that's a Summonder's alley. I was trying to figure out why I couldn't target it with tab. Oh, I see a teabag I missed. Too far away. Yep, that one. Ah, right.
Brawn Pit says
And now
If
he looks
Brothers
kind
Grimm
of
don't
like a
have any
gnoll or a
firewood,
hyena.
check up in the hills northwest of here.
I can never find this, so what I usually do is just go back through the valley of the rock alleys and keep going. Spiders! And before I forget, there will not be a Streamin' with Even on Sunday, May 14th. I think it's the 14th. It's the closest Sunday to that, anyway. Hey, I just leveled. No, I didn't. Did you just? I thought I... Okay, I heard your level, that's what happened. And then I looked at my XP and it's like, well, wait a minute. I'm not level. Screw striding. I think I need to leave my feather fall ring on. Hey, did you pass me the star? Welcome! We're getting lost in small problem. Is Mr. Puff Granny gonna be joining us too? That's fine. Heaven knows I can talk enough for 3 or 4 people. Did you fall? Because you were here and then you weren't. Okay, then I don't want to follow you, right? that flowering plant, but I don't think my crappy jump skill is nearly enough to get over there. And if I did, I couldn't get back. But compulsive need to collect the collectibles, because, I mean, they're called collectibles. I had a compulsive need to collect them long ago. Where's my jumpy pot? I have jumpy pots, I just gotta find them. I have a jump of like 6. Let me make sure my feather fall ring is on. Yep. Whee! Well, maybe normal people don't, but I do. I'm trying to remember which way is the right way. Yeah, with the jumpy pot, my jump is 16. Well, I fail. Oh, we don't obsess about such things. Whoops. I don't think I wanted to land there. Or maybe I did. Hey, I thought I was lost and I'm not. Well, you're 9. I'm still slightly shy. No, I still need about 20k. Forget. Okay, maybe you've got more in common with Nimbus than I thought.
Brawn Pitts nods towards his campfire.
Eat hearty.
Yay,
You will have a
jumpy
lot of
stew!
climbing to do to commune with spirits of the sky atop that pillar. The
I have a
stew will
request.
give you strength.
Don't pull out the Earth Ellie while we're doing the jumpy part. Because those damn things tend to teleport right in my face. Some of the dialogue in here is great. Like, what's in that jumpy stew? Oh, don't worry. Nothing of your species. But there's a flowering plant! I might need that lily petal. Oh, well, since you already shrined. Here, Samuel, I'll even give you a death for it. Look at that. I told Fergus to shrine, and he actually shrined. Go, Fergus. I'm going to put my feather fall back on. I've got my striding on for now, and I really need to, at the very least, craft her something that has both striding and feather fall on it. No! Yeah, I need the gimpy. Oh crap! Okay, now I remember how to get back up there. I forgot I had my striding ring on, and not my feather falling ring. Okay, you cast Jumpy? Andrew, at least I lived. I'm like getting you. All of a sudden I realized it's like, oh crap, this is gonna be ugly. As the kobolds was like, this is getting ugly. And I did wonder if I would survive, because that was a fairly long drop. That is a really cool looking sky though. think Fergus just stole me. It is, Andrew. I'm not exaggerating, thousands upon thousands of screenshots. Which is one of the reasons I need more hard drive space, but that's not a whole other story. Yeah, you even actually got some good news recently, besides being able to take a trip to see somebody cool. I may also be soon to buy a new computer, and do not kill the spirit of the air.
Spirit's voice resonates in your head.
Oh, this is so much easier
They're
on
about
Heroic.
to attack.
Oh wait, do we need to click the altar? Guess we did already. This is also so much easier when you leave your featherfall boots on. Or featherfall ring, rather. I want more jumping. Don't we get a chest for on pits, or is that just on Epic? Or is that after you talk to him? After you talk to him. Dude. I have to admit, one of the best games I ever played, and this dates me way back in the old days, the Epic's Olympic Games, the Summer and Winter Games on a Commodore 64, and they were so... I mean, the graphics were... They were so bad, they were actually cool. It actually added to the appeal. The graphics were so really, really... I mean, for the day they weren't bad, but, you know, compared to nowadays, I think I would actually have more fun playing it with the old style Commodore 64 graphics. Which is not going to stop me from getting a much better video card if indeed I do get a new computer. I didn't mean to talk to you, Robbins. Fergus. Guard Brompus.
a whispery voice echoes in the valley.
Foolishly, warnings promise. The time has come.
Bronwyn safely reaches the caravan on the way to Stormreach. Your work here is done. The stench of smoke wafts down the corridor. If you could lower one of the nearby ladders, you would be able to climb up onto the rooftops. As you turn the valve, you hear a metallic clang in the distance, and angry squeals nearby. As you open the valve, the muffled sound of gears turning can be heard from the water below. Your pursuit has led you out of Tanner's Alley and into a quieter, more prosperous neighborhood. Watchdogs dream peacefully in the sunshine below. If you're careful, you can catch up to Roderick Nettle and still let sleeping dogs lie. A terrible din echoes down the hallway, as if sheets of metal were being torn to bits. The rust monster is so intent on devouring his metallic meal that he hasn't noticed your arrival. Yet. Roderick Nettle's familiar giggle can be heard in the next courtyard. It's time to deal with him once and for all.